What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and we are live. This is my first ever live stream, and I'm super excited about it. I've gotten enough motivation from others to do this. I've been tinkering with it for a while, and I think I got some of the settings good to go, and let's just see what happens. We'll wait and see if we get some people coming in first before we get things rolling. But it should be pretty cool, and there will be a more or less a 5-second delay in the chat room and such in order for me to kind of get your comments, and I'll get to those. But this being my first time doing live, I am there'll be some kinks. We'll figure it all out, but we'll wait till we get somebody in the chat room first, get some live viewers before we'll get things rolling. May take a little bit. This is a little early. This is 6 p.m. on the eastern side of things. This may be a slow thing for those who will watch this later, but I will leave chapters in the description so you can quickly go through whatever you need. What's going on, Carlos and DJ? Thank you for joining. Hopefully you're excited as I am about all this. This should be pretty neat. I finally get to interact with people, which I think is pretty cool. Again, there may be a few second delay before I respond to what you put, but again, thank you for joining. We can get a few more people in here before we'll get things started. If you have any questions, now is the perfect time to ask before we get a handful more people in before I get into this thing. I'll give it about another minute before I'll jump into my normal stuff. And again, this is a little bit early. I probably need to do these more later at night for the West Coasters out there. Hopefully there won't be too big of a lag on anything. But yep, thanks for showing up. So we got 4 current viewers, 3, 4. We'll just see how all that goes. What I will do is just go ahead and get started. In the last Dynasty video, we took on Arkansas State. And as you can tell by the score, we had no issues there, especially on defense, where the theme of NCAA 07 is the CPU offense. Just can't really get things going, and that's just, I'll have to either fool with sliders down the road, or we'll have to come up with something. I'm not really sure what we'll do about that there, but we'll see how that goes. But again, I had no issues there, and against an Arkansas State team that was really good. But today we're going to take on Louisiana Monroe. It's another home game. I think we have a visitor or two coming today. And as you can tell, they're 2-8. They're awful. And we are having just a great season as usual, and our defense is killer, but that's a little misleading in terms of those numbers, as we all know. So we'll get right into it. And I will say this about Louisiana Monroe, they do run a spread offense, 4-2-5 defense, which has been a while since I ran up against a 4-2-5 defense, so we'll see how that goes. All right, let's go to recruiting. And we are down to 2 guys. Travis Moss, the corner. He is ready to visit today, and we have him down for academics, so there's a very good chance he will commit today, as long as we win, of course. And the other guy, Drew Barnes, he's already visited. He's got a soft verbal. We got 50 points on him. Hopefully that'll be enough. What's going on, LeVars? Welcome in. And we will see what happens. Make sure you stay to the end of the video and see if we pick up these 2 commitments. Now, let's go over to ESPN, the magazine. We could check out, some BCS rankings and such. My beloved Vols are at the top of the list. It's been long overdue since that's happened in real life, but that's neither here nor there. None of this really matters to us. We do have Miami in the next game, if I'm not mistaken. But the rest of that doesn't really matter to us. Let's go over to Heisman Watch. Arian Foster having a great season. We will go up against this cat right here in the future game. Darren Thomas. The rest of that doesn't mean a whole lot to us. Let's go to award semifinalists. Last time we looked at this, we only are up for one award, and that is Jacola, our tight end. He's having a great season. He had a great game in the against whoever we went up against last, Arkansas State. Hopefully we can win that award. It's been a while since I've won this award, but I think we have a chance of doing so. The rest of the awards is not going to affect us unless we scratched up to the coach award. It looks like we're not going to anytime soon. Let's go to conference standings and check out the team info screens. And we'll start with us first. One thing, let's look at the conference standings. It's us. Troy's having a good season. And, of course, we beat Arkansas State, so we got the one-game advantage there. And it's just a bunch of has-beens after that. So let's go up to our team info screen. It's a typical info. Craddock, Suber, Jacola, they're all doing their thing. Sabb, Mosley, Polite, everybody's doing their thing there. Nothing has really changed in that department. Now let's go to Louisiana Monroe, and they are 4th right there. And they got several players out. McCoy, Mole, Kirsten, a corner, and that's a linebacker and a tackle. You look at their quarterback, and his stats are absolutely awful. 5 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. That's rough. They're not doing a whole lot in the running game, not doing a whole lot in the passing game, obviously. Now, they got one guy on defense that's putting up some numbers. Thompson, both leading in tackles and interceptions, which is rare. That's pretty cool to see, though. 63 tackles through 10 games. That's actually not too bad. Their last game, they took on Florida International, and they got thumped. I think that is it. There's nothing else I need to see. So what we can do is go ahead and simulate this. And again, this is a perfect time to ask questions and whatnot, because I am not going to do the speed up scenario. This gives me a little chance to answer any questions somebody may have. Also, I'm going to try to do this in between quarters. Take like a 2-minute break and just to answer anything if needed. We'll see how that goes there. Again, this is brand new to me. I'll adjust accordingly, and we'll make this a pretty cool feature. It just made sense to me today, since I pretty much do these games unedited and live and raw on my end. I might as well just do live streaming for them. Makes sense to me. And for those who can't watch the game live, can always watch the video later on in the series. All right, we go straight to the coin toss. We won it. I won the ball in the second half. And we will go to in-game strategy. And let's check out some things. Starting quarterback, he can run a little bit, 84 speed. He's out for 2 quarters. That's going to help. So the backup, we need to take advantage of the first half because of him being out the first half. But he can run, so we're going to blitz this guy as much as we can. They got a really good running back. We'll see if he does anything today. He's on special teams as well. Got a decent fullback. I don't expect him to do much today, though. Wide receiver, impact wide receiver. So all of their strength seems to be on offense. Decent little receiving core for the conference. Decent little tight end, 74 speed. He can catch as well. Don't know if they'll go to him much, though. Left tackle, 76, 78, 74, 84, 72. This guy is out. Average to below average line for the conference, I should say. Now, they run a 4-2-5 defense. 70 overall and 78 at the ends. And then defensive tackle, 74, 74. So not a whole lot up front. This guy is out, but his backup is actually a whole lot better. Their middle linebackers appear to be pretty decent. They actually look better as outside linebacker than they do at middle linebacker, which is interesting. And they got this guy right here. He's the one who's doing everything for them on defense. Corner, NCAA first-team All-American. That's interesting. We'll see how much damage he does. We will probably go away from him, or I should say throw away from him some today. Average free safety, average strong safety, 84 speed there, 82 speed here. We may try to attack these two guys on today. Okay kicker, below average punter. And look at this. Yeah, all their best studs are going to be on special teams today. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. They got impact guys on both ends, so we can just go ahead and kick it like normal. somebody get a good tackle. I wouldn't mind the kicker doing it himself. Oh, good little juke there. Ain't going to get much out of it, though. Oh, let's go ahead and... what are we going to do? Say they got an impact guy, wide receiver, and running back, so they could be pretty balanced if they choose to. Like, I can occupy this guy, let the blitzer come through. We'll try that. Blew right by me. He only got 5 yards out of it. I over-pursued. We can go quarters. We'll see what happens here. I don't want to. I want to control this guy. Ain't gonna let me do it, is it? Dang it! We're gonna pick up the first. I couldn't control the linebacker quick enough, so they've ran the ball twice. Let's go do a 1 high to 4-3.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
We'll do our shifts and such. Now they decide to pass. That's convenient. Pick up a first down there, so they're making good play calls. Going 4 wide. Let's go quarters.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's do this since I got to get my linebacker over here. Thankfully, he overthrew that. I couldn't get over there quick enough.
Number 89, the intended receiver.
Let's go. I'll just stick with quarters again.
Second and 10.
We'll do an over front. Everybody's going deep here. Intercept that. Or just get a touchdown. That's one way to do it. All right, that's not the start we wanted, but at least the CPU offense is doing something. Haven't got to do any of that all season. Dude was essentially double teamed, and neither corner nor my free safety could make a play on it. Only the corner tried. So we will get on offense for the first time, see if we can tie it up. Oh, okay, we'll take that any day of the week. And, like I said, we'll get on offense for the first time. I want to get on the scoreboard quickly. Somebody get a block there. It ain't going to happen. All right, we are on the right hash. I need to make my one sub-package adjustment. Put our tight end in there. We'll start out with something basic. Do our base curl flat. Looks like they're going man 5-2. We will hot route Jacola. And they're bringing everybody. Let's see if he can make a play out of the gate. Is he going to get a touchdown? I think he's going to get caught. That's a good start, though. We are on the 10-yard line. We can try. They're going 4-2-5. We can go with... Let's go with Slam out of I-Twins. 4-star commander, welcome in, brother. Let's go. Is that a 4-4 what they're running? Yeah, no. Not a whole lot on that one. Let's go. We are on the left hash-ish. Let's go tight end corner. We've used this play a ton. Oh, they're going dime. Wasn't expecting that. But they're shifting. We'll go to Suber here if we can. Should be an easy touchdown. All right, good deal. We tied it up. We will get an extra point, hopefully, to get the lead back. We've called that play 100 times this year. Just a simple way to get the ball out really quick to our playmakers. And we'll kick an extra point. And let's do that. Go up 1. And I don't know, forgive me if the graphics don't look all that great on your end. I didn't think about that. I got this thing on low latency, just so there's not too much of a delay. That's just something I'll have to work on in time. Just going to have to do some testing and such. So forgive me if it doesn't look all that great on your end. Okay. We'll go back to quarters and a nickel. Thank you, Laveris. Yeah, it helps if I get decent feedback on that. It looks perfect on my end, technically, but it may be different for you. Oh, it's a good throw. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a play. That was a perfect throw. I just overbit on it. Okay. It's not what we wanted there. Yet I'm not upset whatsoever. I'm finally glad the CPU offense is doing something. Just anything. We'll do a one high under front. Open field tackle there. Second and 4. 4. Oh, they're doing an interesting set here.
Second and 4. Ball on the 16-yard line.
We'll go here. We'll do an over front. All right, we're going to have a 3rd and short. Yeah, that's good to hear that the graphics are okay. Again, it'll be back and forth. It's something I'll just have to work on later on. Let's go. I'm going to do something a little different than I normally do on 3rd down. I'm going to do with a fire 2 zone blitz.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 16-yard line.
I'm going to control. Good play. Oh, you idiot. Oh, they're going to go for it, though. Let's go. We're going to do a one high crash gold.
4th and inches.
Barack, thanks for coming in. Yes, I will do a live stream with Madden. Anytime I do a normal game, I will definitely do it. I was right there. My bad. All right. Yeah, I blitzed one guy. Probably should have blitzed some more. I was right there and I over-pursued it. All right. Well, we'll get back on offense and try to tie back up. Like any team in the past, regardless of which game I play, usually the balanced teams do the best. Yes, I'm playing on Heisman. Always have, always will. We'll see if we can get our 1-point lead back. That is right down the middle. Okay, middle of the field. We can... let's do counter.
They'll take over at the 27-yard line.
Going with a 4-4. We're shifting. Get a block right there. Go, Super. Go, Super. Pick up a 1st down there. We are on the right hash. Let's go flanker curl.
1st and 10.
They are going zone. I'll leave the protection as is. Just a bad play right there. We're lucky only got 1 yard loss. 2nd and 11. I may go back.
On the play.
That's just a busted play right there. We'll go back to curl flats. See if we can get some yards back. They're going man. They're bringing everybody too. Got a lot of people in the box at least. Get the 1st down with Bobby Williams. Should get the 1st. Yes, they did give it to us. Let's run a basic slam.
1st and 10.
They're going zone. Who do I go to? We'll probably go to the left. Good blocking. Pick up a solid 6 yards there. 7 yards to be exact. Let's go back the slot. I want to go quick slants.
2nd and 3.
And I didn't see what they were doing. Let's go here and look. They are going zone. Hopefully we can get this play off. Get the first down there. We can try lead toss for the first time.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Going man, they're shifting that way though, but we'll still go to the right. Get a block right there. See if Suber can get around, get a few yards. We're going to go. He's a little gassed. Let's go curl flat from this formation. Going zone. We'll do slide protection to the left. Pick up an easy first down with Suber. Get a little play there. There was a hole over the middle. You see it right here. He's my center beater, so I'm going to just go to my center beater right here, which happens to be Suber. Just does a little angle route for an easy first down. Back on the right hash we go. Let's just go back to curl flat again. Thankfully, they're going man. I'm going to leave it as is. Didn't get the touchdown, but we're close. Now, Lavaris, if you have any tips on goal line offense, I am all for it, because I've struggled with goal line offense in this game. Where's my play at? We'll go turn in. They're going zone. This should be interesting. We're going to throw that one. What in the world are you doing, Craddock? It's awful. So that defense confused me to no end. Run a halfback direct. I may need to do that. Let's go. Let's try that. From the one. Do I have that in this formation? I do not have it. Well, so much for that. Goal line offense. For whatever reason, it's just been a struggle for me to get in the end zone. I wonder if I could do a pass from here. I just struggled to run just from basic goal line. They're going zone. I could get anybody off sides, but it ain't happening. I dropped it, I swear. We will go. Let's go back. We'll go back to turn in. I just don't think I can run it in. Not from goal line, at least. Touchdown. Whew, just enough. So they went off sides anyway, so it didn't matter, but thankfully there was a big hole over the middle. So we'll take that. We'll decline that for 6 points. Next time I'll go back to goal line and try something, but unfortunately I'm using the Cal playbook. And I do not have but one gun formation, and it's direct. I do not have the direct play in that gun formation, I should say. I probably need to pick another West Coast form offense or playbook. The one I used before was Stanford, which was a fine playbook, but it was nothing but under center, which is what I was wanting to begin with. That's a good stop there. We need to do something on defense now. I think it's time. I'm going to try another zone blitz.
They'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's try this. I'll control them myself. There we go. Thankfully, they went play action. Yeah, Brandon, thanks for coming in, by the way. They were having the same issue. Well, I'm not going to say anything. At Tennessee, a lot of fans are upset over a certain fourth down call that Josh Heupel had in the last game, and it is what it is. But that's something I may get into later. I watch a little bit of Dawkins. He's okay. He runs the same stuff over and over again, but he's one of the original guys at least. I'd love to have all his subs. Nah, I'm not real big on cover 2 zone. They'll eat it alive. Let's go 3rd and 16. We'll do basic cover 3. The only time I use cover 2 zone is when I blitz.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Let's see if we can get after this cat. Nope. That's good coverage. There's good blocking, but they're not going to get the first down. So we are going to get the ball. We'll do a double cross.
4th and
10. I better... Ooh, nope, I'm not going to fair catch that. Too late. Forgot to press the button. Okay, we are on the right hash. I need to call something... Super is feeling pretty good. Let's go run a basic slam with him. Going man. Yeah, I mean, Dawkins is very entertaining. I got an okay personality, but I just can't sit here and entertain. I just don't have that gift. I can help you out on, like, with the games and such, but it is what it is. He's got his own way, and I got mine. 2nd and 9. We didn't get much off that one, so let's get those yards back with a basic curl flat again. Going zone. We'll pinch in our protection. Good throw there. Pick up the first down. I want to try... We need to go to weak normal. That's what I'm thinking of. We'll do the flanker cry out of this one. Man. They are going man. I'll probably keep this simple and just go to my curl. They're going cover 0, but we'll go here. Just pick up the first. I don't trust that corner on the left, so I don't want to throw in that direction. I want to stay in weak normal. And we're going to try. We'll do counter, but I want to run to the right. I would prefer to go to the right just to get away from that corner. But if they shift hard to that side, looks like they're not going to, so we're going to run to the right. I don't think that protection works on the runs. Nope. Very fortunate to get the yards we did. Very fortunate. That guy was chasing me down. So it's 2nd and 6. Let's go. I disagree on that one. He was my main man beater. And I had no clue that there was going to cover 0, so you can't really predict that. All right, let's go to slants. They are going man here. Now, I don't mind doing this because I need a cover 0 beater, but go to our tight end, pick up the first. We are on the left hash. We can stay here and go back to counter. Now, my tight end, it was an okay man beater. I could have motioned him over to get a little easier man beater. Nope, just good defense. Good defense. So we're in the middle of the field again. I want to run the ball one more time, though. 2nd and 12. Going zone. I think what I'm going to call a timeout. I don't like any of that. Let's try something else. We're going to go offensive line. Let's try deep outs. I don't call this play a whole lot in this game. We're going zone. There's nobody up the middle, but we need to throw it. We'll go here. They went man. I thought they went zone, but they went man instead. So it's now 3rd and 6. I may not get the yards I need, but we'll go curl flats. Oh, they're going man. That's good. I'll probably just go over here. Just get the first down there. So now it's time to goal line, and here's where one thing I can try to do is we can go the very basic. I don't think it'll work, but we'll try it. We'll do it basic ISO. Maybe get somebody off sides. I don't think that's going to help a whole lot. But hey, we got a touchdown on the goal line. That's good. Maybe that's what I need to start using if I'm going to stick with this playbook. So we will go and kick an extra point. I've used toss before. It all depends on the blocking. Yeah, it looks great when you get the blocking, though, that's for sure. A minute and a half. They got plenty of time, and their offense appears to be good enough to go right down the field and score, but let's see if we can stop them. We'll go here. Let's see if somebody can get a stop. I'm assuming they're going to try to get down the field and score. We'll go back to quarters. We'll go here. Do an over front. Make sure I've got a bump and run. So close. Hofacker was going to get it. I'm going to do a zone blitz on this cat right here. On this one. They got a hanging tight end. That's my preference. Let's do a spread out instead. I'll control it myself. Welcome in, Jamel. So it's 3rd and 10. And I'll do my basic cover 3. My cover 6 isn't in here. Or my cloud, whatever you want to call it. So we'll go with basic cover 3. This is 07, Miguel. You won't ever see me play 11 on PS2, that's for sure. That game's awful. Thank the Lord he dropped it. That was going to be a big play for them. It all depends on your emulator settings. Let's go double cross. I don't expect them to block it if we went all-out block, so I'd rather get a decent return. 11 has a lot of issues. The pursuit angle is bad from 08 to 11. That's why I usually stay away from those. Well, that's not the big reason. There's other... 08 through 11's just got a ton of issues throughout. We need to get down the field. Let's try. We haven't called this today. Let's go deep comeback. They're going man. I need to check my audibles. I always forget. I'd rather... I don't use them a whole lot. Don't really have to, but sometimes you do. It's R1. Will they stay in man? And they may. I'm not really sure. Looks like they are. I'd rather just give it to an easy man beater right here. Or just... That kills me. Ah! We'll go back to our original play. They're going zone. I think you can make any PS2 game work on an emulator if you know how to work the settings. I'm not all that good at it. No, that's intercepted. That's good defense. It's 3rd and 10. Oh, I don't know if we're going to... let's try curl deep outs. We're going zone. I don't like my situation here. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to try to get them off sides, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to call another timeout. I don't like this play. I don't know if it'll work on this particular defense. Let's just call it timeout. I don't like any of that. We're going to go back to our original play. We're going to go offense. And if they go man, I may audible back. And they're going to go zone. Welcome in, Jeff. I don't know what they're calling here. But we're going to get the first down. But the clock will be running. I'm not going to do a hurry up. I don't like that play in that particular situation. I think they're going zone if they would hurry up and get to the line. Ah, terrible, terrible, terrible throw. I don't know what they're calling. Going zone, it appears. Get out of bounds. That's what I needed right there. 38 seconds on the 23-yard line. I want to... Let's do flanker curl from here. We're going man. That's a crazy shift. We'll do that. I'm going to go to somebody on the right. I'm going to stay away from that corner. Intercept. Ooh. That's a bad play. That was dumb on my part. I shouldn't have done that. Come on, come on. That was awful. And I only got one timeout. Otherwise, I'd use it. That was a bad situation right there. I should have tried to get that out of bounds. Oh, we'll take it. Okay, I went to the wrong guy, but that's all right. I'm going to try to spike the ball so we can pick something different. We lost a few seconds. We're down to 11 seconds and second and goal. Oh, what do we call here? Let's go. We're on the 6. Let's just run the ball. Yeah, let's just run the ball. I don't trust my passing game in the middle of the field like it is. They're going zone. Nope, we don't want to do that. That probably made it worse. Get a block there. Touchdown. We'll take it. I didn't even know they had an Xbox simulator, to be honest. I've never been much of an Xbox guy, at least not for the last 10, 15 years or so. But yeah, the PS2 emulator has been around for quite a while. Now, I will say this. I did mention before, there's some sports games, or there's some PS2 games that do not work on the emulator. I got a handful of sports games that I've tried to play around with, and they just struggle. I don't know if it's just settings on the back end I got to fix, but it's just been a struggle for me, and I've just never bothered to try to fix them. Thankfully, the games that I really enjoy playing work pretty well. Pretty much every EA Sports game works besides... there's some EA Sports games that don't. I've never tried NFL Street. March Madness, the PS2 versions, are awful. They just don't work well whatsoever. We'll do a cover 2 man in this situation. I need to try out that Dolphin. Well, I need to fool around with that Dolphin emulator. I've been hearing some about it. That's a good cut up right there. Thankfully, that was, okay, 0 seconds. So let's go to half. Now's the perfect time to ask any type of questions you may have. This would be great. I've honestly had no real big issues with the current emulator I'm using, so I don't know if I have a whole lot of advantage of going to another one. I mean, if it works fine for me, then I don't see a whole lot of reason for change. But if there's a certain game that I can't get it to work on this emulator, that I feel like I need to put it on the channel, then by all means, I wouldn't mind trying out the Dolphin one. And going from there. All right, now let's go to the stats and scores first. I always do that. Let's see. Offensively, we're doing our thing. The first quarter, I mean, good job for Louisiana Monroe. They're putting up some numbers, but it quieted down in the second quarter. Their passing game has done really well, though. This is, again, another problem. For whatever reason, third down, the CPU usually struggles. But both teams are playing clean football. One thing I do want to check is we'll go over to rushing, and I'm going to go to Louisiana Monroe. What's the best best coverage on third down? For 07, I always use cover 3 now. The cover 3 cloud isn't in this game. I wish it was. That's my go-to in 06. If you go back to watch any of my 06 games, everybody knows I like to run that cover 3 cloud. It works pretty well. Let's see. I'm getting a PC. Where can I find out to set these emulators up? My resources page on the website should help you out there. Just go to playbookgamer.com and just go to the very top and click resources. I got a lot of emulator stuff there. That should help you out. It shows you my current PC setup, all that good stuff. Dawson's got 3 broken tackles. And before we get into the game, does anybody have anything else? We can chat for like another minute or so before we'll get right into the third quarter. Welcome in, Drop Tub Submarine, one of my heavy commenters on the channel. I thank you for that. Again, a few more people to come in. I know this is new, and again, this is a little early. I'm glad that this particular emulator is getting some competition. Competition's always a good thing. I think that's one of the reasons why the newer Maddens are awful. Well, besides they just don't know how to put a good video game together. But it helps have good competition. I think that's why in the mid-2000s there were just so many good games from different companies and such. Thank you, Refside Gaming, for the new sub, all that good stuff. Glad you could come in. Hopefully my site and channel can help you out in some way. Okay, I think we're ready to get into the third quarter. We will get the ball starting off in the third. That's what I usually prefer. Okay, we are... Let's just go to the run game. Are we on the right hash? We're close to it. Yeah, don't get me started on the later Madden games. I love the playbook stuff. I can spend months and months with them. But the gameplay is awful. But what do you do? All right, we're going to get good blocking here. Good blocking. Oh, 6 points. Maybe not. Yeah. Great play, though. We'll take it. We'll break this one down. Just good block. I can tell as soon as the ball was snapped. Look at that push from our entire offensive line right there. Good pull from the left guard. I'm waiting on my fullback to hit somebody. Ended up going after the safety right there. Just enough. Then it's off to the races. Good play. We are on the right hash. I would prefer... let's pick halfback angle. I've been playing around with this. This play's pretty decent in 06. I haven't got to use it much in 07. He's wide open on the right. Whoop. Pick up about 7 yards there. Good little zone beater. 2nd and 2. Yeah, Jared, I agree pretty much all that. I haven't played any Madden 20, nor play any Madden on the PC version. I know everybody and their brother is like obsessed with playing Madden 08 on the PC because you can mod it and such, but I just could never get into modding. Just wasn't my thing. Everybody knows my thing is playbooks and such. That's what I really enjoy. And as long as the gameplay is good, then I can really sink my teeth into a game. Not the best throw, but we're going to get the first down. Somebody's down. Eddie Webb. Hate to hear it. Hate to see it. We will go to... let's try. I want to go to Strong Twins. And I want to do X Dig Z Webb. We haven't got to call that today. They are going man. I got several options here. Off the back foot. That's my fault. I didn't have my feet planted, as you can tell right here. You see my quarterback. I threw the ball. When you throw the ball really hard off the back foot, the accuracy better be spot on, and normally it isn't. I just didn't have my feet set. It happens. Yeah, film breakdowns. Oh, sorry about that. Question from Mike. Film breakdowns. I would like to do them. I've had 2 issues with them. First of all, they take me forever to make. It just takes like just hours upon hours to make them. And 2, I don't want to do all this for money. I mean, I do it because I like to help everybody out and such. But I can't make any money off of those videos because I got to use real live footage from other games I get flagged for copyright purposes and such. And it's just a bit of a struggle for me to motivate myself to make more of those. That guy's got a broken jaw. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game before, or in any game. I'll stop right here. Yeah, it just, when it comes to making the film breakdowns, just monetization's just really tough, and it takes forever to make them, so I don't know if I'll make any more. My Josh Heupel one went really well. Ah, dang it. That's a good play. Good defense. So it's 4th and 7 on the 26. I will probably kick a field goal. I think my kicker's good enough. But I will say this about the film breakdowns stuff. I got a couple ideas for the channel. I'm not going to get into them just yet, but I got some cool stuff lined up that may involve some of that. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see if I can make this. I think I missed it. Nope, I'm going to... Ah. My kicker's not the best in the world, and that wasn't the straightest in terms of where the cone was. So that was a wasted drive. Let's do quarters from nickel. I'm guessing yes, unless they somehow on the back end can tweak the footage to where YouTube doesn't recognize how you're using somebody else's footage. I have to go to YouTube and get other people's footage in order to get the footage I need. There's no other way I can do it. And it automatically flags it as soon as I post the video. And like I said, I don't want to do this completely for money, don't get me wrong, but it's tough when I get a video that has, 13,000 views and I can't get anything out of it. Get a stop right there. I kind of wish that a running back would do a little bit more, but I've been saying that all year. I'm going to stick with the same play. They're going with a one tight end look. I want to blitz off of that. I'm going to see if I can occupy this tackle and let this linebacker come through. Nope, they're going to... Oh, what a juke. Oh, well, I asked for it, and there it is. Just a great play by the running back. Great play. Yeah, it is, a lot of this, it does cost money to do a lot of what I do. Mainly the website, because it just, none of that's for free on my end. I wish it was, but in order to make the look of the way I want it to, yeah, it costs money, but otherwise, the film breakdown was pretty fun. Gosh, those things took me forever until I could get a better method of presenting that stuff. Just a lot of back and forth between like 4 different programs to get it the way I want it to look. Okay, we're going to try another zone blitz. They keep running on it, which is good play calling. The quarterback play. Dang it. Somebody get to him. They got the quarterback in. I just now realized that's their starter. So it's 3rd and 7. I need to remember that if he runs away and such. We were going to go back just basic cover 3.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line.
My best defensive end got to him, Mosley, who's having an incredible season. In terms of gameplay comparison to 06, my only issue with this game, the biggest one I have, is just the CPU offense is just awful on Heisman. They just can't get anything going, and I wish they could. And that's tough, because you want to have a fun, challenging-ish type of game experience. 04 is probably my next go-to, if I had to guess, because you can do a lot of stuff offensively while still, do things defensively as well. Somebody get to him. Wow, what a play. Dang it. What a play. Good for them. All right. Nobody could get to him. He rushed 4, and he done his thing there. We're going to switch that. I want that safety up high like that. Intercept that. Good defense.
Incomplete pass.
4-1. We'll do quarters. I've been playing some of NCAA 4 lately. Like I've been doing playbook type stuff, so I have no desire to do coach mode. I think it's a waste of time for me. I actually want to play the game instead of watch it, if that makes sense. It's just not my thing. I enjoy playing around with the schemes and helping others with that. I can't help others just by coaching, if that makes sense. That's just not my thing. If I want to do coach mode, I'd rather just get one of these tech simulators that they still make these days and use that instead. Wow, this quarterback's killing it. First down. Yeah, coach mode, it just isn't my thing. It's not forever. I mean, I see a lot of people on OS, on Operation Sports, highly recommend it stuff, but it's not for me. I'd rather just play the game than watch it. I was in a bad position, but thankfully that was a bad throw. So it's 2nd and 10. We're going to stay away from the zone blitz. We're going to go under I want to go, where's it at? We're going to go crash gold.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
I swear, that's just good play. So that's a big play right there. That gets them, they're down 9. They're going to kick an extra point, get them down to 8. I mean, I played NFL 2K5 some, but none of that was about it. I mean, that's the only game worth playing 2K football-wise, I guess. But I enjoy the EA Sports versions better. I like the gameplay of them more. All right, we need to do something. Looks like we're going to have to do it on offense to win the day. The defense is struggling, which, again, I'm actually happy about. The CPU offense is doing something for a change. Let's go back to a staple.
They'll take over at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
I think they're going zone, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't paying attention. They are going zone. We can have a middle beater. Maybe a little tight down there. Ah, just awful. He got off the ball really. I think he got stuck on somebody. That's what messed up the entire thing. Ah. So 2nd and 10. I'm just trying to come up with simple ways to get my best players the ball. Let's go tight end corner. We're going man. This will be a good one to do. We need Suber to get involved. Welcome in, ABA. Dang it, fumble. Awful, awful. Just came on through. Was that a jump the snap? Nope. This is another problem I have with those 7. None of this makes sense to me. I know he couldn't block both of them, but I can't get my cursor on the guy. There we go. I just don't. He stares at him and he stares at him. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to block or not. Now he decides to. Anyway, this guy came through. That's good defense. Well, that's not what we wanted.
They'll take over at the 15-yard line.
This ain't looking good. They got all the momentum in the world right now, so the thing's going to get real interesting here. Good defense. I need to stay away from being a safety. I feel like I'm useless up back there. I feel like I'm harming my team. Let's go quarters. We're going to do a hot route with our defensive end. Intercept that. Or do that. That's fine. We're going to do basic cover 3. I'm going to try to get at the quarterback myself. We got to get a stop here. I think the CPU does a decent job with my impact defensive end, so I'm going to let the CPU handle that. At least we stopped it. Hopefully they will kick a field goal. Biggest reason why I switched to the emulator is so I could record. It's a nightmare to try to record with a capture card. It's just infinitely easier to do what I want to do if I do everything on a PC, if that makes sense. It just makes things 100 times easier. Plus, have you noticed the graphics? That's the other big reason. Graphics are 10 times, 100 times better than anything you'll ever see on a PS2. So it's just a win-win across the board if your computer can handle it. Just play on an emulator. Okay. We got to do something here. They are doing some damage to us. 1st and 10. Let's go back to the run game. We're going zone. Good defense. Just, yeah, good play. Good D. There's nowhere to go. We got decent average. We'll go back to curl flats, try to make that up. They're going man nickel. Probably go to somebody on the right. There's people being double teamed of some sort. I can't really tell. No, let's do that instead. We'll have Cannon go over. I like that matchup okay. They're going man, or they're going cover 1, so it doesn't matter. We'll go first down. Let's go back to the run game. I never played online back in the day. I never had the ability to do so. I just don't remember ever us having a good enough connection to do it. Okay, it's fourth quarter. Put your hands up. It's fourth quarter. We got to take care of business. Yeah, I think you're correct on that. I think you can play online with this somehow. I've never looked into it hard enough.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Okay, they are going zone. We're going to go to our right. Get some yards there. Second and 4. We'll go curl flat. Going zone. Ooh, look at that defense. I'd love to run up the middle, but let's just go ahead and try that. I like the matchup. And we may get them off sides as well. I forgot the juke. My bad. We got the first down, though. That's all that matters. So we'll probably go back to the same play. Let's just go back to curl flat from this formation. They're going man. I'll probably go back to Henry unless they go cover 0. They're bringing everybody. Let's go, Jacoa. Make a play. 6 points. 85. Number 85 in your programs, number 1 in your heart. Awesome. Well, I think the deep ball is just as easy in 07 as it is in 06. I can never tell the difference. I know that's one of the things people think that 06 is bad about, but I actually think it's easier in 07 to hit go routes than it is in 06. Ocho Cinco, that's right. Big play to the tight end. Best tight end in the country. All right, let's get back on defense. Try to stop him. I agree, he is the GOAT. As good as a tight end as I've got to play with in a while. I don't remember which dynasty I had. I got one tight end, the tight end award. I think it was my UCF dynasty. Let's go. I don't know what they're going to do here. Let's just go quarters at a 4-3. Games like this give me hope about 07. It's just, you know, because the CPU offense is doing things for a change. I wish they did that every so often, you know. But this is literally the first game of the entire season where I felt threatened by a team's offense. Not even against the 2 Power 5 schools I went up against. Those 2 offenses didn't do a whole lot. I just turned the ball over a ton those games. Let's go down here. One thing I didn't do, we switched quarters. Oh my gosh. I should have stopped it right there. I forgot this. I wanted to stop between quarters and answer questions and stuff, but I forgot to do that. That's just something I got to work on. NCAA 2K, I barely played them. I mean, what was the last one they made? 2K3 or something? I mean, I think everybody's better off just playing with the EA games. It's 2nd and 5. We're going to go back to quarters. I don't know what they're going to call. Their play calling's been good all day.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
We'll leave that as is. Bring him in. Get an 8-man front. Oh, wide open. I had to defend the short side of the field. I had no choice on that one. Oh, wide open over here. Oh, almost intercepted.
Incomplete pass.
Jeff, are you asking if I'm always live or somebody else? I don't know what you're talking about there, but this is my first time ever live. Hopefully I want to do this for all of my normal games. I mean, I pretty much run these unedited anyways and just upload them. I might as well go live in the process. Yes, this is my first time ever going live. That was a pass interference. They're not going to call it. Okay, 3rd and 10. Now they've done a good job on 3rd down with this quarterback coming back in.
3rd and 10.
I'll control this defensive end. Good protection all day to throw, and man, they're just making plays out there. We just can't get to them. I'm afraid to blitz. There'll be somebody else more open.
7-yard gain on the play.
So this is interesting. They are going with, call timeout. Look at that. You see that right there? They didn't show it. Dang it. I had a guy behind I was going to get an offsides there. Now they make me waste a timeout. Go back and look at that. I don't know if anybody paid attention, but on the right.
1st and 10.
Oh, that's terrible. Wasted a timeout on that. I shouldn't have. We'll take that play any day of the week. Avoid excessive celebration. Either turn it down, the slider, or don't celebrate, period. Just press the X button or whatever to get out of it.
2nd and 8.
I never bother with celebrations. Just don't. It's not worth it. This may be a dumb idea. Blitzing a... Get him. Oh, man, he had him right there. Thankfully, he went out of bounds.
Incomplete pass.
Should have been a sack.
89. The intended receiver on the play.
Let's go. We're going to do quarters. That's what we're going to do.
3rd and
Our cover 3 isn't working today, at least in the second half. We're going to only send 3, though. That worries me. Great defense, Al. Now, are they going to kick a field goal? They're going to go for it. I didn't know what they was going to do there. We're going to go back to quarters. There's nothing else I trust.
4th and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I definitely plan on doing this for every single game. There's no reason not to. I do this unedited and live on my end anyways. I might as well just live stream them. Somebody get him! Get him! Big play! Big play! So, there's still a ton of time left. We're going to go here. Let's just run the ball for now.
The Middle Tennessee
We're going zone.
will start the drive at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
We'll go to the right. Get some yards, not a whole lot. Let's keep running some clock until I got to do something on 3rd down. I'm going to leave that as is. Bro, I prefer to run to the right. And we still may do that here. They're spreading out. I wonder what happens if I do that. They shifted. Big play, 1st down. Every bit of that was weird. We'll take it. So we're going to go back to the original play. We'll go counter lead.
1st and 10.
It looks like they're going man this time.
3-yard line.
Let's see here. Let me see. I got a couple questions here. Always want to know why you like quarters in the game so much. You're obviously really good at using it. However, the safeties don't read and react to the box and actual quarters. The reason why I like to use it is because it just kind of works fairly decent, and it prevents deep balls for the most part. So that's pretty much the easier reason. Plus, I can be very flexible with it. It reacts well to any formation they throw at me, all that good stuff. Do these old PS2 games have accelerated clock? Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, okay. Maybe 10 and 11 does. Again, I haven't played those in so long. Get a block right there. Cut up. Stay in bounds. Oh, I don't know if I got the first. 2nd and inches. Welcome in, Hollow TV. Let's go with a halfback dive. Just see if we can pick up the first. They call the timeout. No, we went out of bounds maybe? I don't remember. Get them off sides. I don't think I got it. 1st and 10, just enough. Woo! Just enough. Now, is he gassed? No, okay, they did call a timeout. We're going to go offense. We're going to go backfield just because Oh, he's still out. He needs a breather, and we still need to run the ball. Let's just go back to slam.
First and 10.
No, 06 is my favorite. Go back and look at my channel. 95% of my stuff is 06. I think it's the best of the bunch. We're going to go to the left, though. I know they got an... dang it, I'm an idiot. I was paying too much attention to the chat room. That's my fault. It's not what we needed there. My bad, my bad. And he is still out. Oh, let's do a lead toss. We're going man.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Just jump the snap. It happens. What do? Just destroyed my left tackle. So now we got no choice but to throw. Well, we don't have to, but we can at least get some yards this way. They're going zone. I flipped this just so Jacola would get the ball here. And they're not even going to try to... Okay, the game's basically over, I guess. They're not even going to... Either that or they ran out of timeouts. That may be what it is. We'll let it run out as well. Run it down as much as we can. Somebody came across. Nope. Sack. Somebody came through. What happened here? Again, this is another issue. It just bothers me. My left guard is just staring at the guy. I don't know. It kills me. It kills me. 3rd and 30. And they got one timeout left. Let's go. Let's run a simple short pass. Oh, they called a timeout again. Okay, that's whatever you feel like doing. We'll go offense, offensive line. Let's just run the ball. We'll force their timeout. They're going man. Everybody and their brother is on the line. Go to the right. Yeah, didn't expect much out of that one. 4th and forever. We will do a sky punt.
4th and long. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Have you ever tried to play with higher overall linemen to see if that happens? To see if what happens? Can you explain further? We'll kick this. It's not the best kick in the world, but he should fair catch it. Okay, back to defense we go. Again, with quarters, it helps prevent... I've never had really big issues with the safeties. It pretty much forces the offense to throw short a ton. And I'd rather them go down the field 100 million times. Ooh, that was almost picked. See, that safety played it perfectly right there, so... 2nd and 10. We'll go 4-3 quarters from here.
2nd and 10.
Welcome in, Rashad. Nope, come back. I don't like that look. Make a play. Good defense there. See, my safeties are playing pretty good against zone. They're getting in front of it. We'll go quarters.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
I'm going to see if I can go after him with this guy right here. Ah, he broke the tackle. But we got him, though. So it's 4th and 11. The game is over. They'll probably call one more play. We'll do a man too high. And force the play. All right, game over. Good win. Kudos to Louisiana Monroe for making it interesting. We will go back here and we will do a QB kneel. We will take a knee, go to the victory formation. And that is it. We will check out some stats and such, and if anybody has any quick questions or whatnot, now's a good time to do it before we sign off of here. We can check out some stats. This gives me hope. I'd like to see this every so often, at least. The CPU offense do something. They ran the ball okay, but they threw the ball even better. But good job, Louisiana Monroe, doing their thing. Weird that Louisiana Monroe had no logos on their uniform at all. I did not pay attention to that. That's interesting. Let's go. I don't know how to fix third down conversions for the CPU. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, hopefully everybody liked the live stream. I want to continue doing it. It wasn't too big of a deal for me to do it. And like I said, I do everything. I do these unedited and raw and live on my end. I might as well just live stream them. But again, the CPU offense, third down, they just struggle. And maybe it's just the defenses that I pick. I don't know. We had the one turnover. What was that? Was that an interception or a fumble? It was something. I don't remember. Oh, it was a fumble. It tells me right there. I'm an idiot. Let's go to individual stats. Craddock, he played well when he got the ball off. I thought he threw the ball really well. Seemed to be pretty accurate. 3 touchdowns, no picks. We'll take that any day of the week. Rushing the ball, Super had one of his better games of the season. Good average, couple touchdowns. I didn't see who was the MVP of the game. I don't remember that popping up. Receiving, Jacola, our stud. 9 receptions, 145 yards. 2 touchdowns, just killer. Good for him. Hopefully that helped him on the tight end front of things. I want to go to defense. Nobody really stood out. Hofacker had 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and that was kind of it. Deebs, sorry about that. You couldn't come in late. No, you did, but thanks for coming in anyways. I do want to check out the broken tackles. The guy had 5 tackles, so I kind of like that sweet spot for that one slider. I think that's okay. Even though the running back just didn't do a whole lot. He had a good average. They just didn't do it enough, I guess. I don't know. I may be overthinking that part. Okay. Another win in the books. Anybody else have anything they want to add, say, or do? Do we need to have prayer requests or something before we leave? I had a lot of fun. This is pretty good. I got to interact with guys and such. Now, make sure you stay to the end of the video here. We're going to see if we get a commitment or 2. Well, we'll probably maybe at least get the 1. And I probably need to do these streams a little bit later in the day. But again, I'll figure all this stuff out in time. It'll come. That's probably a good point, Jared. That's probably why. And we got a commitment from Travis Moss, the corner. I was pretty sure he was the one that liked our academics. Academics played a big role in the final decision, yeah. So another pickup. I want to go back to recruiting. And we are down to Barnes. He's still a soft verbal. Us from Virginia Tech. We'll put 100 points on him. And that'll be it. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed all that. In the next Dynasty video, we're taking on number 5 Miami. They're loaded. It should be interesting. I hope their offense just really does a number on us. I hope they look like a top 5 team. If they don't, that'll be upsetting. But we will worry about that when the time comes. All right, guys, come on back, and I'll talk to you later.